Dillon Thomas joining us at the Eudora Veterans Memorial in Fort Collins. And Dillon, this all started when a Fort Collins woman made a surprising discovery in her own home.
Kelly, it's been nearly 20 years since James Thompson passed away, and nearly 75 since he found himself serving in China during World War II. But as time continues forward, two families have themselves reflecting on the past after a discovery.
Things like this don't happen in your life that often.
It's a Memorial Day weekend story decades in the making.
Some 74 years.
A tale of two people with oddly similar fathers. Both served in the Army Air Corps during World War II. One from Colorado.
He was a radio operator and flew the hump.
The other, Michigan.
He was flying in C-47s over the hump.
Both have since passed, which makes it hard to understand why Thompson's World War II dog tags
I found them.
Were recently found in Venice's stash.
In there were his dog tags and the dog tags of James R. Thompson, who he had, of course, never mentioned.
And so began the search for the rightful owners. Thanks to some outside help, Georgianne Venice of Fort Collins was able to call James Thompson of Portage, Michigan, letting him know she had something to return.
Just couldn't hardly believe it.
They were thrilled and could not believe it as much as I couldn't.
Looking back on time,
I asked my mom, and she said she never ever remembered seeing his dog tags.
The Thompsons realized they finally found the family heirloom they never knew was lost.
After all these years, just be able to hold that, it's really important to us.
It was truly an amazing and incredible experience that you can find these 74 years later and get them back to their home.
One thing that isn't quite clear is if the two soldiers ever knew each other, or if one was simply walking through China and found those down in the dirt. One thing that's clear, though, is after 74 years, those dog tags will finally be heading back to the family they belong to. Live in Fort Collins, Dillon Thomas covering Colorado First.
Pretty remarkable. Thank you, Dillon.